upon democracies to maintain strong, effective espionage capabilities. At the same time, though, to prevent the misuse of secret power, open societies must also take steps to ensure their intelligence services are closely watched by responsible overseers. The massive leak of intelligence documents by government contractor Edward J. Snowden in 2013 has heightened interest in the question of intelligence accountability. Have the officials responsible for monitoring the secret agencies, such as the House and Senate Intelligence Committees, been so ineffective that insiders like Snowden must resort to a breach of law to bring about public debate over controversial spy activities, such as the National Security Agency's massive metadata collection program aimed at American citizens? Must whistleblowers provide the safeguards for liberty in the democracies because more official organs of intelligence oversight have failed? This book is an attempt to examine the results of intelligence accountability in the United States during the modern era. The Snowden affair, along with revelations about torture carried out by intelligence officers in the CIA and American military intelligence units, call for a fresh examination of an age-old question. Who, if anyone, within a democratic society is able to protect citizens against the improper use of the dark powers that are concealed within the corridors of the government spy agencies? Who will watch the spies? Introduction. Democracy and Intelligence. A focus on accountability. I have been studying the subject of intelligence ever since 1975, when I served as the special assistant or designee to the chairman of the Church Committee, Frank Church, Democrat of Idaho. That year, the U.S. Senate authorized that ad hoc panel to investigate allegations published by the New York Times during the autumn and winter of 1974. The newspaper charged the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, known by insiders as the Agency, with involvement in domestic spying, a violation of its statutory mandate laid out in the National Security Act of 1947 to engage in espionage strictly overseas and never inside the United States. George Orwell's 1984 seemed to have arrived a decade early, and the intrusions of Big Brother were even more unsettling in reality than they had been in the British author's chilling fictional account of a repressive future society. Coming on the heels of the Watergate scandal of 1973 and public disillusionment over the war in Vietnam, this spy scandal added to widespread concern across the country about the trustworthiness of government, especially when the Church Committee discovered that the misuse of power by the nation's secret agencies had been far more extensive than suggested by the already eye-popping accounts in the Times. Ever since this season of inquiry in 1975, I have continued to find intelligence a fascinating and important topic, although one that is extraordinarily difficult to study because of the shrouds of secrecy that envelop America's espionage institutions and their operations. Based on the oversubscribed classroom enrollments in strategic intelligence courses offered at universities and colleges from California to Maine, students are clearly attracted to the subject. So is the general public, as measured by the popularity of James Bond and other spy films, the multiple television shows that feature secret agents, and the novels of such masters of espionage fiction as John